stream live because I still don't see anything on the Retro Gaming Live TV. Ah, there we go. Now I see something. Perfect. Alright, welcome everybody. Early morning setting up stream is tough, no worries. For me it's evening, so I'm living the other side of the world. We'll manage, we'll manage. Yeah, welcome everybody. This is a DOSscape. This is Zeliard. For anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Happy Camper. I'm speedrunning games from my youth, and well, I grew up with a lot of DOS games from my brothers. So today I'll be showing you this gem, Zeliard. Actually running this on some original hardware. Well, I can really show you off this really quick before we get started. I just have to adjust the webcam afterwards. Let's see if I can make this work. So I'm streaming this from this little gem here, which is a pretty brick, I have to say. With some good old CD-ROM drive and the old this mouse tracker. Yeah, and it got, if you look closely, it got Pentium inside. So it's a Windows 95 machine that I booted into DOS, and I'll be gaming from that. Alright, webcam should hopefully be fixed again. DOS is an actually interesting twist, played a few times. Suko is sequel to Uno. Touché, touché. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the game, because later on I'll have to show you Star Control on the same machine, and that will also take a while. Yeah, wait a second, just a few more things for me to do. Sorry about that. Where was that? In here. And in here. Alright. I need my notes. And then we can go. Is this everything? Yes, this is everything. Good. Let's go. So the starting point for me always is, well, first we reset the game. This is the starting point, pretty much, where you enter the game. And when I move from that, the time begins. Actually, is my... Yeah, I think they capture my timer, so that's perfect. Alright, I'll just start the timer in anyways a few seconds, so count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And of course I already messed it up. Alright, so Zeliard, the beginning is, well, I have to say, not so interesting. There is an evil overlord, Yashin, who woke from a slumber and is conquering the world. Made the princess, daughter of the king, turn into stone, and I'm dying in the very first dungeon. That is on purpose, but more to that later. Oh, welcome in, prosthetic brain. So of course the king gives us quest to bring back save the country from this doom and destroy the evil overlord. That is our quest. And he gives us 1000 golds to do that, which is, to be honest, not much. You can't even buy a better sword from that, but that's a different point. What I'm doing here is the very first dungeon. Oh nice, I get some of the things here done. And why I died there immediately is because I'm using a neat little trick of when you die in this game, or at least in the DOS version of this game, you actually get experience. So I can just level... The first 2 level ups are pretty much for free. You just die once, and you get a level up. So we're using this to get a boost to our HP, but also to our sword damage, because that is also increased with this. What am I doing? I should kill these things. Sword damage is also increased when you do level ups. And that's basically why I'm doing this. Otherwise it would be very, very dangerous. You see me changing the game speed there now and then. Well, this game, because it's DOS running on different hardware, they didn't want to... I couldn't set that up. They didn't want to change or to adapt to each system. What they actually did is yeah, giving a speed setting so that you could adjust yourself how fast the game should run for your comfortable speed. Like if you have a very slow machine, you probably run on higher speeds, and yeah, if you have a very fast machine, you probably run on lower speeds. What I'm doing right here, like I'm changing to high speed to regain life, because there's life regeneration. And I stacked these lugs. That has a very specific purpose, because the boss room is actually to the left. And I cannot climb that section normally, because you see this blue liner there. But I'll actually play it safe here just to survive this. But they can actually push me up that... Oh shit, that's speed 5. Whatever. Just for the boss battle, I guess. So they can push me up that slope, and then I can enter the boss room from the false side actually. So we're spawning in the boss and killing then the boss with this extra HP we got. So I messed up quite a bit, so I had to so that was quite slow, I have to say. Because I had to redo the slug stacking, and that takes a while. Pretty much resetting the room. Alright. Actually, I can regen a little bit here. And then go to the next city. So in the cities, usually I'm not doing much. In this case, I'll be just saving the game. Because this game, especially in later levels, can be pretty brutal. So I will be saving each town, just to be able to somehow make that estimate, to meet that estimate of 45 minutes. The world record is just below 32 minutes, held by Uzi at the moment, and I'm a bit behind that. So things can go very wrong when the monsters just show up of nowhere and just decide to kill you. That's why I have to play safe and do the saves, which take about a bit more than 10 seconds if I remember correctly. Which is, yeah, pretty much killing the pace for a world record run, but it has to be marathon safety. That's the thing here. Alright, I have these weird blue stones rotating around me, kind of like a shield. They're not really a shield, but they're called magia stones. And what they mainly do, I mean, technically they also protect you from enemies because they die, but they do a lot of damage to monsters. And this is pretty much the key item, making the early levels work the way they do. Like, technically for this level I wouldn't need them, but for the level coming up, the third level, so this is currently the second level, for the third level they are very crucial, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to beat that level so fast. It's pretty much terrible. Alright, second boss, easiest boss in the game. Say hello to the squid, and say goodbye to the squid. So that's what the magia stones do to enemies. They shred through them. So technically this boss should have two phases, But because the Magia Stones deal so much damage to the sprite in the back, it dies before it gets to a second phase. Alright, and therefore we already are in the third level. So there are moles around here. Don't let them fool you by their looks. They are actually quite dangerous. Wrong direction, so now I want to make the cycle. Yeah, the moles are pretty dangerous. These are the guys shooting after you. There's also these weird circles, or balls, whatever you want to call them, dropping from the ceiling. They can show up in the most random of places. I just got an item that I need. Hero's Crest. And then there's also these bugs. The bugs also deal a lot of damage, but I would say they are one of the more predictable enemies in this. Oh, technically, technically the moles are more predictable, but they all deal quite a bit of damage if left unattended. Alright, and now I just make my way... Wow, I have a shit ton of money. That's good. So I'm just making my way back to town, getting another level up and also another spell. So the first spell I got, this E, is pretty useless. That's why I never used it. It's just pretty bad. This said, you will see me using it against the boss, but then hopefully not anymore. It would be a mistake to use it. Here I'll get a good amount of money, which is great, because now we're going shopping, and this is the most important shopping trip in the game. We get a lot of money. We exchange the almas, pretty much the souls of the enemies that are dropped, to actual money, and then we buy more Magia Stones from them, and then I also buy Juan fruits because I get the extra money, which is nice. And then we say goodbye to Marge, the blue-haired lady that is doing the shop, because yeah, she's awesome, but we have to do our quest, and she's helping a lot. All right, with this we have everything we need for the upcoming dungeons. So in the past routes we were going back to the town after this boss to go for a second shopping trip, but I have rerouted that to make possible some better times, saving some more time. Oh god, this Jabberwocky is dangerous. I like to call him that to annoy him. Come on. There he comes. Alright, that was actually rather close. Alright, I will regenerate here a little bit because I'm in a safe spot. There's no more enemies. This chicken almost did nasty stuff to me. That sometimes he's more chill, sometimes you mess up, sometimes it just kills you. But I should be fine. Alright. And I take it slowly here because I don't really want to go to PBS. I just want to survive the dungeon. Alright. After each boss, we pick up one of these gems that are slowly rotating on the top of the screen. And yeah, these are the Tears of Esmati. Sorry, I forgot how they're called. Esmanti, I think. And yeah, they're pretty much needed to complete the game, or at least the game tells you so. So after each boss, you get one of these. So technically, if you just count, you have 9 bosses, 8 dungeons, and then the final boss, the dungeon lord, the demon lord himself, Yash. Welcome in, Tenmachi. Murder chicken, too aggro. Yeah, pretty aggro, but somehow manageable. So there will be more pain and suffering in later levels, so hopefully I will survive until then. So this random lady talks to us, not really interested. Here we actually get a spell that is rather useful, especially for the next level. Not this level, but the one coming afterwards. because I'm pretty much running out of Magia Stones. Oh, I should save actually. There we go. So if you have any more questions about the game, just don't hesitate to ask. Zeliard cannot provide, we could not provide a second commentator, but we'll do with what we've got. So here I'm preparing for stacking another set of enemies, these green slimes or blobs. With the more optimal setup that Mike, how does he call himself? Mike Speedy Adventures found a while ago. So thanks for that, but also it's a great way to skip a nasty platforming section of this dungeon. Oh god, this is not good. Ah, shit. Okay, now I need to load. I fell down into the spikes. So yeah, this part... Oh god, then I can... Let's load this again. So this part can be tricky already, but oh shit. Not sure. Not sure if that works. Let's try it anyway. Okay, this would be deadly. Yeah, and it doesn't work. Alright. Just focus, just focus. No need to overdo it. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. So, there we go. Alright. So it's easier if you get up here, but you can also technically just jump through the bottom and heal up afterwards. Even though there's the spikes. So I'll just take a small heal here. So it's one. I didn't get the jump here. And yeah, the platforming section is quite long, and you would need a special item, some some special boots, for it to make it easier. But instead, with this slime stacking, we're just getting directly towards the boss, which is a huge jelly cube, which I've been told is a reference to a lot of Dungeon and Dragons enemy, typical one. Alright. Yeah, I lost quite a bit of time, but we'll manage. Gelatinous cube. D&D monster, yes. Actually, I haven't encountered one in my D&D experiences yet, but maybe in the future. Who knows? In the next group, maybe. Oh, this is already here. Never mind. So, you realize that these red blobs just now didn't die. So they are pretty much the siblings of the green ones, except they are very much harder to kill and deal a lot more damage. So the red blobs you can only kill by magic at this point. That's why Fuego is very practical here, because it's my only way to kill the blobs. And since I'm still having the starter sword, I don't really use the sword here anyways for anything, because it doesn't deal any damage to any of these units. Like, it's, yeah, practically useless. So the only way to kill the blobs is magic. The only way to kill the zombies is the Magia Stones, because the hitbox of the zombies is just the head, and if you want to kill them, you have to hit the head. Well, with a short sword you cannot hit the head, so what you have to do is equip the Magia Stones, or like use the Magia Stones. I let this Almas that drops now. Yeah, I didn't really tell, but these cute little spheres that drop to the ground are called almas, referencing the soul of these monsters. And another hint that these things are souls is that when you don't pick them up, they actually don't respawn. So if I had picked them up, the enemies here would respawn. So I just save myself some of the magic and yeah, nerves by just leaving them be. Alright, now we're nearing the end of this part, hopefully. So I picked up another special item, another crest. Alright, just this jump is scary, like if I fall down here I'm pretty much dead. So yeah, I picked up a special crest here again. And that crest, the use of this crest is pretty much that you have to trade it in. So I said earlier that I'm still having the very first sword, because when we opted for when we opted for when we were buying something, we were buying the Magia Stones and not anything else. And here we'll get the sword for free. We give this guy the Crest of Honor, and we get the Knight's Sword for free. Which is very useful, because then I don't need to buy anything here, and I can buy stuff later. Because the money is pretty essential in this route. Seeing it get disrespected like that is great. Yeah, you pretty much destroy the cube with just the Magia Stones, which is also telling you how strong the Magia Stones are, because at this point they are still relevant. They actually still keep being relevant for also the next level, so we're level 5 now. And level 6 I will also use the Magia Stones. And then we'll stop using it, because once we're running out, and also, yeah, different strats, I guess. Or technically you also don't need that for the 7th level, 7th and 8th level. It's actually slowing things down if you get Magia Stones there. Alright, healing up before the boss. Yeah, I'm fine. So I'm not using Magia Stones against the boss, because this boss has a very special weakness. This head here. So this has a weakness on its lip, and for some reason, if you damage it with the Magia Stones, it hits somewhere else, and you don't hit the weak spot. So yeah, that was a quick, encounter, some quick dealing with Vista. Is he beating this game with the greatest of whys? Yeah, it is pretty similar to East. Right, that's how you pronounce it, right? Oh, I messed up. So this is pretty much this game is also. I never played any of the East games, but what I've seen and heard is like this game is getting reference to Zelda 2 and also Ys 3 because it came around pretty much at the similar time, and yeah, it looks very similar. It plays, I guess, rather similar from what I've heard. The style is different, but the gameplay is somewhat similar. Yeah. Anyway, so we're now in this golden level, the 6th level, and they're featuring a lot of very annoying enemies. Alright, this time I'll take it carefully. Try to take it carefully. So the octopus are the most random enemies ever. They just wiggle around however they feel like. The birds are pretty much predictable, and then every now and then you see these weird ladies. They appear from nowhere, and usually they are not really an issue. Like we can, oh god, nice, the YOLO worked. we can pretty much walk around them. But there was one section now that you did not really see anything because nothing happened. But this is one of the most feared sections in the game because stuff happens there. Like there's a block that is dropping. There can be a lady appearing. You can die so many different ways. So I'm just very happy that nothing happened. Oh, that thing. Sometimes you get stuck in this menu. So I just want to buy... I will buy some more... Wait a second, I don't need to buy anything. I already got my June fruit. Sorry. Sorry. No, actually I will buy one. I'll buy one because I have some extra gold. I know that I have some extra gold. No. That's it. One, and that's it. So right now, what I will do is we'll go shopping again. Yeah, the music is also great in this game. I love a lot of parts of this game. It's amazing. So this spell, well, I will use it, or plan to use it at least, but it's very useless because it drops rocks from the top of the screen, and it's not that great. I will buy a shield though. So we haven't seen a shield yet, but here we go. That's the shield. And we'll see it in action right in the dungeon. Alright, into the dungeon we go. And a platforming section. Oh, that hurts. I mean, technically I can go like this. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Alright, here's where I use the spell. Oh, nice, it actually hit. Alright, so I was just getting rid of that octopus up there, because it can be annoying. The rest of this is platforming, which I hopefully don't fuck up, but it's possible that I do. Yeah, I haven't been running this game in a while. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Back to the beginning! Yeah, I haven't been running this game in a while, and I didn't really get to derust either way. Like, I just came home 2 hours before the start of this run. From Christmas vacation, from meeting the family and stuff. So I did not have this retro laptop there. Did not bring it. Ah, the same fucking mistake. Ah, no. Well, you get to enjoy some more music like this. There we go. Alright, usually this platforming section should be fine, but easy. But well, if you haven't practiced it in a while, it can be tough. Especially if I just tend to fuck up like this. So I just want to get here, wait for this platform to appear, and I'll ignore the sphere on the bottom. Technically there is... oh. Did I not pay attention to that? Technically there's also a potion there, but I will not pick up the potion. I'll just chill here. Just chill here before the next boss. Just a little bit to heal up. I don't want to die. Alright. Encounter. Alright, this is what I like to call the big soccer player. So when the board boosters were playing this game, this April actually, some of the guys there devised a different strat for this guy, like using some saber oil, which you will see later on. Saber oil pretty much, what saber oil does is it, I'll wait here for a little bit to heal up. What saber oil pretty much does is it doubles the strength of the... sorry, I need to look here. It doubles the strength of the sword. because yeah, this boss can be close. Sometimes he behaves nicely, and then it's not too big of an issue. Sometimes he just tends to fuck you up. Alright, so they lost quite a bit of time. But it should not really matter. Alright, let's slow down again. Oh yeah, nah, that doesn't help. Okay, I will not get the money, because I think I don't need it. Not here. I mean, I can repair here, yes. So you can repair the shield for half, like it takes damage, it has 300 HP, this one. And if it takes damage, well, damage it takes is related to the repairs, so half the damage is the repair cost. Which makes it very easy to just repair a shield, because it's super cheap, compared to the actual cost of the... there we go, Saber Oil. The actual cost of a full shield. Okay, just had to focus. Okay, I will kill this boss. It's a mini boss. So we've seen this jelly before. I'll just make this easy. And here we'll also see the next spell, which is, yeah, pretty damn strong, I would say. Alright, this gives me enough experience so that I can level up again, which I will do. Because I... like, the life points are pretty... it's pretty close for the next boss, I have to say. Especially with the strat that I'm using. So you will see it anyways in a few minutes, but okay, there we go. Oh god, twice. So yeah, this dungeon features fire pretty much everywhere, and the way you deal with the hotness is by getting this cape from one of the citizens. And then you're Gucci. This key there on the left is a bait. And here... oh god, I have to mess it up. And here we're actually setting up for a special trick. With these dogs. I think it's this one. This frame. So I need a special frame to get to a certain distance. Because in this level, like the game features a lot of not so nice things, like invisible walls, invisible walls that we have here, but also stuff like currents. Oh no, I'm YOLOing it, damn it. And actually what I'm using this dog for is pushing through an invisible barrier. This should be the frame. So there's an invisible barrier here. Oh god, now they both dropped here. Alright, here we go. So I had to push back there twice, because yeah, at first I have to get a key, and then I have to get to the boss, which is right here. So the strat here is, well, pretty basic. I'll just regen a little bit more. So the blue potion heals me for full, but I want to use it in the fight. So what the blue potion does, it also keeps you healing when you're taking damage, which is very nice to this boss, because you want to run into him, keeping the regeneration going. That sadly did not really happen here. Wow! That was probably the best dragon I ever had. Like, he was not like, usually take a shit ton of damage in there. But this time around, he was very nice and just... like, usually I need to heal these healing items that I bought earlier. But I didn't use a single one now, because he just did the normal amount of damage. Sometimes he comes down with the head, and then you take a shit ton of damage. So here, take it safe again, heal up before I enter the next room, because level 8 is coming up, the final dungeon, with a lot of nasty situations. Enemies can deal a lot of damage. You have the same currents, invisible walls and such again. And I just want to be safe about that. So, here you deal rather quickly if there's any... Oh god! Okay, that's a first for me. Can I kill it with this? Yes. Okay. I will not pick up this armors now. I don't want this guy to respawn if I mess up something else. Alright. Alright, what I was about to say. The enemies in this dungeon, yeah, they deal a lot of damage. Can be nasty and so. And there's these invisible currents and such stuff again. What I want to do, or like what I just did is I got the... I got a very special key that doesn't open a door in this dungeon, but you will see soon what it will do. Oh, I cannot see chat at the moment, that is a bit annoying. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to you. Actually, no, I don't need that. Okay. I'll go to the bank, because I will now buy another shield. It's pretty much a safety strat. Like, technically you don't need a better dungeon. A better shield. Sorry, better dungeon. Technically you don't need a better shield, but if you do, it often breaks at the final boss. And then the final boss is very likely to kill you, so I'd rather not take that. Instead, I'll buy an Adjuan Fruit. There's a 4th item, and then I can buy a 5th one. The Holy Water for Azero. So the Holy Water repairs a shield, just that you know that. And then I will save again. For safety. Alright, what happened there in this town? Like, I was entering that door, and it sent me back to this level. And why is that? Because the evil overlord Yashin found out that we are like getting close to him, so he sent us back to this level to get rid of us. Thankfully for us, the key that we got is needed for a door in this dungeon, which we just opened, and behind it we find the best sword in the game for free, and some boots that we need. So these boots make you jump higher. Oh yeah, I actually didn't explain any of the other equipment. So these boots make you jump higher. The boots that I'm targeting now make you go up these weird slopes. The asbestos cape makes you able to withstand heat. And then we got these other shoes, which help you against poison. Or like, yeah, I would say that's the function. It's not technically not correct. So yeah, these are the functions. And for now it means with this we have all we need to master the last dungeon. I just need to be careful because I fucked up earlier. Let's do this. Yep, okay, that's good enough. Because I need to get that key. And now I need to get back. Okay, I'll do this a bit slowly. If I fall down, I want it to be like this. Alright. Could be better. Anyways, there's an alternative to this, like this. So now you see me running around, and suddenly I'm jumping into the air, into an invisible current to get up to this door. Then jump through this wall that is not a wall. This is typical this level. This is just... oh, come on. Level 8. You have to figure out all of this on your own, if you're playing it casually. Or, yeah, or you just learn from a speedrun. Yeah. then there's this final stuff which is going on, so technically I don't need to go there, but yeah, I'm not going there. Nah, let's go there, just for safety. I'm not getting a PB anyway. So this is the hidden town, Esco. It has all the good stuff, like you can buy nice stuff here, you can... Actually, I will buy an item anyways. You can also heal for free. The only thing you cannot do in this town is saving. So you can only visit the town. Oh, yeah, I need to sell an item. Sorry. I forgot I already have 5. Oh no, I don't want to sell. I want to buy Saber Oil, please. Where is it? Saber Oil. There we go. Alright. So I have 3 healing items, 1 healing item for the shield, and the Saber Oil, which gives me double damage. So there's all the nasty stuff to get already to this town, and then, yeah, you have some more stuff, some more nice platforming coming up soon for the final part of this dungeon. Nice, got there. So the next room will be rather special from a platforming perspective, but it should be fine. Alright, let's enter it. As I mentioned earlier, like I haven't de-rusted this game, so let's see how good I will do here. Okay, that is rather sad. I have to say, let's reset the room. Come on. Ah, this is annoying. So this is a pretty tight jump to make. I need to get to the first rope here. There we go. Usually I get it first try, but sometimes you just need to reset a bit to get it. These enemies there, they have 2 sides, like the red side and the green side. The green side deals almost no damage, the red one deals a ton. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Why? Okay, I'm not really sure why that didn't work. I have to do the room again, okay. Already dead. It takes a while learning all of this, or like learning about all of this stuff casually. Alright, jump, here we go. And yeah, this game was is originally a PC 98 game, and there it is a lot more cruel. Like if you have played or if you heard about PC 88 games, they can be very cruel. Alright, I'll take some more damage here on purpose. Or on intentionally. Okay, how do I do more damage? Ah, it will be fine, it will be fine. I'll just go in like this. Willow, come here. So these willows can be very annoying. Okay, now I got more damage in. So now the 2 bosses await me. Final 2 bosses. I will use Saber Oil now for this one, just to be safe. And as the one before, I will do the healing and then enter the room. And then I will just jump around wildly and kill this boss as fast as possible. So keep a watch on that. There we go, and he's dead. The thing is, he can kill you if you don't do this magic potion trick. This guy kills you very fast. So technically it's faster if you do different strats. Avoiding to get to Esco, this 9th town. Avoiding getting there and doing it differently, but you can also do it like this. So here I will take the shield healing. And now it's already time for the final boss. Oops. Still waiting. final boss is Yashin here. He's actually easier than, well, I would say a lot of the bosses. But if you want to do him correctly, it still takes a little focus because he's zoning in and out of invulnerability. So you need to pay attention when he spawns, when he fades in. Did you hit him at that the correct frame? The time will be coming up not after the boss, but after we save the princess, because that's pretty much the final input. Ah, there we go. He's standing nice and still. So I'll just finish him with the magic. That you haven't seen already, that's a Jera. Oh, oops, that was not time. Sorry. Oh, I cannot go back. Anyway. I split it a bit too early, sorry. So that's the actual time. So just a few seconds afterwards. So yeah, that was Zeliard. Thankfully, I only died a few times. And in not so critical situations, like not after having done minutes of gameplay, but rather easy. Rather early in some sections. And now we get to see this wonderful dialogue. So yeah, by the way, our guy is called Duke Garland. Never touched on it. Zeliard is actually the name of the country. Whew. All right. Agrel. Exile. Solitude. I thought the other tube got disrespected. Cut off on the left. Hmm? Oh! It's wider now. No, somebody... Ah, okay. Ah, the cropping on this... Ah, okay. Yeah, this game has a pretty weird weird cropping. Like, it has the smaller screen on a bigger screen, which is just ornaments. Like... It's a bit weird, yeah, in that regard. But yeah. So yeah, this has been Zeliard. Pretty tough game to play casually already. I still have to complete the PC 98 version, which is a lot more difficult than this one. And I think also not as fun to speedrun. Yeah, if you like to give it a try. Yeah, we don't really have a Discord. Because there's only a couple of runners. But yeah, you can reach out on me on SRC or Discord or whatever if you want to get started. There's a few things that help you throughout the run, but first of all, you have to deal with a lot of I wouldn't say RNG, but monster ambiguousness killing you over and over again. That's quite normal. I had one stream, I think it was like a 4 or 5 hour stream, where I died during the run 23 times in different ways, and I never made it through once. So yeah, this game can be quite brutal sometimes. So here I played it extra safe, regenerating with the speed 9. That's why at this speed mix category is the one that is, I guess, best to show off for marathons because you can play safe. But other than that, I think most of the people will have an easier time if they start with a constant speed. There's like I did not only build up this mixed speed, but also constant speeds categories for speed 5, speed 6. Maybe somebody wants to even go as insane at speed 7, or one guy already also doing speed 0. Yeah, you can do all these things. By the way, my name is written with 2 underscores. Yeah. All right. This was Zeliard, and there we have the final music, which was a pretty banger, I would have, from my perspective. And yeah, I'll be right back with Star Control on the same retro hardware setup, so stay tuned. All right.